Good, welcome you guys back to my channel, Nene Vlogs. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the books that I read this month. So this month was holiday, and although I expected to read a lot, I didn't. I only read 3 books this month. But I'm okay with it because this month I took part in Camp NaNoWrimo, which is kind of an alternative for NaNoWrimo, which is a month where you try to write a book or 50,000 words. So I took part in that this month, so I couldn't really read that much. I was more focusing on writing, so I'm okay with it. This month I was super into contemporary books, like fast, quick, fun reads. So I'm super excited to show you guys what I read this month, and let's just get started. Oh, before I start, I just want to say I did not finish Black Dove, White Raven by Elizabeth Wayne. I read like 100 pages since last time I spoke to you guys about it, but I couldn't get into it, so I'm putting it down for now, and then I'll see maybe later on I'll pick it up again and see how I like it. My bookmark's still there if you guys still see it, but I haven't picked it up since I'm not in the mood for it. I just want fast reads at the moment and fast contemporary reads, so I'm fine with it. I just wanted to let you guys know because otherwise you're just like, where did this book go? So the first book that I fully completed was The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenna Han. I've heard about this author so many times, and when I went to the library and I saw this book, I was so excited because I've heard so many good things about her books and this author, and I just really wanted to pick one of her books up and see how I like it for myself. So my feelings on this book is I loved it so much. I read it in one sitting. So good. So this follows a girl who is on summer holiday. She goes to the summer house with her mom and her brother every single summer, where they spend the summer in this house with her mom's best friend and her 2 sons. So they've been going to this summer house since she was really young, and since then she's always known the 2 brothers and her brother, and they like always hang out, but she's always the youngest and she's the only girl, so she always gets like pushed around, and she can't really take part in a lot of things, but she is always there. So this summer everything changes and she's like a teenager, and she's I think 16, so she's starting to grow a bit older. The boys are seeing her more, and it's just such a cute romance book. Like, it's very angsty and teenagery, but I feel like it was the perfect read for me. Like, so good because I'm 16 and I'm a teenager, so it's just very relatable for me to see like everything she does and she's thinking, and it's so good. And after I read this, I went online and I found out that it's part of a series. So I need to get my hands on the next few books. Like, I need to, because if you guys haven't realized it yet, I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, and some people say the second and third book are better. So I feel like I'm just going to be blown away by the next few books. This is one of my favorite contemporary books ever. Like, I really enjoyed it and I really recommend it. Really, it's a good book. Then the next book I read was The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon.
So if the angle changed, it's because my storage was full and I had to take my camera off, everything happened, so I'm sorry about the change in angle.
So then the next book that I read was The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This follows 2 characters, Natasha and Daniel. Natasha is an undocumented immigrant from Jamaica, and she is very like scientific orientated. She likes knowing facts and like living off facts. Like, to believe something, she needs facts, and like she's very also organized and planned out, and she planned her life in America, and then she recently found out she's undocumented and they are being deported back to Jamaica, even though her whole life is there in America. And Daniel's family is from Korea, but he was born in America, so he is American. He is trying to find himself and still figure out what he wants to do with his life. And in this book, he's trying to figure out who he is without his parents telling him what to do. Like, his parents really want him to like be a doctor or a lawyer, and right now he's kind of going towards other things. So their paths cross on the day before Natasha's being deported, and their paths cross in a very, very coincidental way, and everything in the story is just so coincidental. I feel she doesn't really believe in love that much, and he is, I think, a hopeless romantic, so he takes the challenge to try and convince Natasha that true love exists, and through that things happen between them, and this book is so good. It's a really quick read, and it's so weird to think that everything in this book happens in one day. It was such a good, diverse book. The characters were so diverse in this book, and there's also some chapters not in the main character's perspectives, like a cashier or someone just like passing by. It was just such a good, interesting book. I really enjoyed the whole story, the romance, the adventure, and also just seeing like different people's perspectives on different things. So I'm kind of in between. I give this book 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. And in the book that I am going to finish this month, I'm just not finished at the moment. I still have 3 days, so I'm probably gonna finish it today or tomorrow. It is The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is also another author that I've heard a lot about, and I was so excited when I saw this in the shops. It is about this girl who was in the adoptive system, and when she was young she was adopted by this very abusive family along with another boy. So she was living in this very toxic household by these two people that weren't looking after them, and they were abusing them, and it was just a really bad situation. And they were in that household for like 7 years or something like that, until this huge thing happened where the social workers found out that this was happening, and they took them out of the house. And this is 4 years after that event, and since then she was adopted by this loving family, and she struggles to speak because where she was living before, it was drilled in her mind that she had to be quiet, otherwise she'll be in trouble. So this is the first year that she goes back to public school, and it's her senior year, and her first day back she finds out the boy that she was living with for 7 years in that household goes to that school as well. And they hadn't seen each other since the huge thing happened, and they didn't know what happened to each other, so they reunite, they catch up. I love books in the perspectives of orphans or these type of issues. So this book touches on a lot of different issues, on anxiety, speaking your mind, and also just finding yourself as well. Like these characters, not only the main character has to figure out what they're going to do for the rest of their life, and I felt like it was portrayed really well. The only problem that I found with it was sometimes I got annoyed with the other characters not speaking their mind, I feel, because sometimes I'm just like figuring stuff out, but the other characters aren't speaking properly, like they're speaking in riddles almost, or they're trying to avoid subjects, and I'm just like, just talk, because I understand the main character because she's still struggling with this, and she grew up with this, and she grew up with this problem, so I understand what she's going through. But the other people are kind of comfortable with speaking, so I'm just like, tell the truth. Like I did get a bit annoyed with the main guy because I felt like sometimes he just wasn't being himself, or he isn't being himself, and I'm just like, just talk and be yourself. Like, I got so annoyed, and I'm really happy I picked this up. I feel like it was a very good book for now, and also touching on like anxiety problems and things like that. So I'm very bad at deciding, and I haven't finished this book, but so far I think I give it also 4.5 stars or 4 stars. These were the 3 books that I read this month. As you can see, I was really in a contemporary mood, and I still am. My TBR will be coming soon, and in there you'll most likely see that I do want to read contemporary books as well this month. I haven't been reading my classics. Like, if you guys don't know yet, I made a New Year's resolution to read a classic a month, and I've been failing for the last like 3 months. we'll see if I catch up. I don't think I'm gonna read 12 classics this year, but at least I tried. I might do it this month because I just started reading Shakespeare at school, so I kind of want to read Romeo and Juliet, and I have it in my cupboard, so I might pick it up, but we will see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below what you guys are planning to read this month, and also tell me if you've read any of these books. It would be really interesting to see your guys' perspectives on the books and how you guys like them. And also, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. I try making videos once a week. And also, if you haven't watched them yet, I made NaNoWrimo vlogs, and I haven't uploaded all of them yet, but I did upload, I think, the first 2 weeks. I am busy editing the next parts, so stay tuned for that. I think it's gonna come up this week. If I get to editing, because school started, hecticness is happening in school, but I'm trying my best to edit and upload some of the NaNoWrimo vlogs. Also, spoiler alert, I succeeded, so stay tuned for that video where I talk about how I got to my 50,000 goal. I'm so happy. But yes, this is not a NaNoWrimo vlog, this is a July wrap up. So I guess that's all, and I'll see you guys next time. Blob!